Wow, this is nice. I'm not used to Jim Jones playing the background role today, but here he is because he's here to support you, Dice Peso. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Before we get any further about your new project, what is the connection between you and Jim Jones?
I mean, that's my big bro, his family. So it's deeper than music. You know what I mean? And we just met, me doing features, and I just wanted the knowledge. You heard? I feel like I was running in circles and I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, but I just felt like I needed that pulls, that arm around me. I mean, I just paying for that knowledge to learn. Like going to college, you know, you got to pay to go to college.
Yep.
This is what I want to do, so I paid to do that. I mean, and it worked in my favor. And I ain't know the bone was gonna grow how the bone goes. It's bigger than music. That's family now. Like, you know what I mean, if it was no rap right now, we'd still be how he is. And I was like, I don't really be caring about the music part. Music part is like to the left.
It's a
now.
bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you are signed to Jim Jones, from my
Yeah.
understanding. Okay, so there's a saying about not doing business with family. So how are you able to balance this with Jim?
That's my brothers. I was like doing business with your brothers.
That could turn out to be sideways, but so far it's working. So why do you think that is? Is it just Jim's transparency?
I just feel like we grown men, so we know what not to do and what to do. I mean, so I feel like nowadays, if you make a choice, you really deep down inside you made that choice because you wanted to. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't really forgive. I don't forgive if only God do.
Oh, you don't forgive.
Only God do.
Oh my gosh. Remind me never to be on your bad
You know what
side.
I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I just know how to deal with it after. You know what I mean? But so it's like I know, like, if I make a decision, it's either a mistake
Sure.
or I wanted to do it. So it's like if it's solid, it's solid. If it's not, it's not.
What about you? What if you made a mistake? Like just an honest mistake,
I mean, you. I'm just saying. I probably said it wrong.
I was like, sheesh.
Yeah, but see, I said it too cold. I mean, but everybody make mistakes. My fault.
Yeah, no, but I understand the sentiment, because I feel in certain things for me, I do not forgive. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with burning bridges too, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not acting like I'm better. You probably take the high road. I don't. I can be in the gutter.
I don't be out here caring about everybody, so I don't really be caring either. I ain't scared to break a bridge either. But if I care about you, it's different.
That's
I don't
right.
lie to people I care about.
That's right.
I don't cap the people I care about. Like,
Right.
I mean, so you get a couple different versions of me. You know what I mean?
When did you both meet? Like how many years ago at this point?
Probably like
Before the pandemic, right?
yeah.
Before the pandemic. Oh, so it's been a minute.
Like 2018, 17, matter of fact. Right, so
What's the best piece of advice Jim has given you over the years?
I mean, just don't get comfortable. Just keep hustling. Cause stuff could slow down. If you don't got time for that, you know what I mean? So just keep hustling and put your things in order.
Has he given you bad advice ever? Has there ever been like he picked a song and you're like, no, and you were right?
I mean,
Or have you had a wardrobe situation and he
of
was
course.
like,
I mean, you know, I mean, like sometimes you, some sneakers probably, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
it's so great.
And like if Chrissy buy me a shirt, he'll hold it for mad long. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You feel me? I gotta ask mad times for my shirt. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then by the time he gives it to me, I can't even fit it. You know what I mean? But, you know.
Oh, yeah, I love this. I love the camaraderie and I love seeing this. For you, Jim, why was it important? Why did you decide to start doing business? Because that requires a lot of energy from you. You are busy right now. You could just continue focusing on yourself.
Yeah, I could have. And I was trying to do that for a minute. I wasn't really trying to really be worried about any other artists at the time when I met Peso. But he is very persistent about getting next to me, and he paid for like 3 features, and naturally that started to grow on me, and a mutual friend we both have by the name of Trav. And when you have a brother and your brother tell you, nah, this is my bro right here, he's with us and stuff like that. So that kind of really broke the bond of me wanting to find out more of who Dice was, because before that I didn't know too much about him besides kid from the Bronx, rapping, been outside for a minute, you know what I mean? Does what he do. And then Trav broke that ice and it was dope. And with that ice being broken, come to find out we had so much in common. like his father and my uncle were best friends.
Oh, wow.
On Weeks Avenue. My moms know their family. Their family grew up on the same block as me when I was
Did you
younger.
know this ahead of time, or was this something like you realized as you became friends?
As we became friends, and his
Wow.
mother and his aunts telling him who I was because they knew me from when I was younger, things like that. So it was just funny, like a lot of things that we had in common. And his hustle and the way he go about himself was reminiscent of how I used to be relentless with my hustle coming up in the game and wasn't really trying to hear no from nobody and trying to outwork everybody. And that's what he does. And he kind of he's the one that bring me back into the space of actually in New York to want to work with artists. You know what I mean? Like really want to work with artists. And then to see how he works with the other artists that we have and the camaraderie that he makes sure he builds with everybody, and he gives them so much advice and shows people what he's doing to get them lit. So I'll be watching, man. It just feels good to know I got somebody who's about the cause the same way I am, because it's hard to find people that's willing to go down the line like you are for what we believe in.
And for you to co-sign, because Jim, you care so much about the art, you care about the business, you care about everything, that I know it's taking up so much of your energy. So that's why I was asking, like, what made you want to do this? Because, when you do something, you put your all.
Yeah, there's a piece of me that I give to everybody that I really love and
Absolutely.
and respect. So he definitely got a piece of me. And with that being said, I'm going to pause Ayo, but you know what I mean. But we're gonna go down the line, man. I believe in his craft. He's definitely a talented artist. He makes some incredible music. Keeps me on my toes in the booth. And besides the brotherhood, the business is A1. And that's what it's always been. I feel good to be in this position to really do good business with all my artists, and I've always done great business with my artists. If you do the track record and things like that,
What's the one mistake that you did that you don't want him to do?
Give up the masters. You heard? I haven't even took it down from him. I got him a deal at MRK. I haven't even touched the money. I don't even plan on taking no money if he becomes the most successful rapper in the world for that deal. But the next one we do, we'll sit down and figure out how we break bread together and things like that. You know what I mean? I wish when I came in, I had people like me to really help me get a jump start. And you know what I mean?
How does somebody learn this, right? How would you have known about this other than going through your career? You know what I mean? Like, when does this conversation happen for somebody that's listening or watching? They're an artist. Like, what does that mean when you say that? What's the power behind owning masters? Give us a tutorial right
It's
now.
your artistry. Like, in the digital world, you got your IP.
Yeah.
And your masters in the music world is your IP. That's everything you worked on, all the music you put out, and that's all the contracts you signed with different labels that you did deals with for them to hold your masters. You know what I mean? And you hope to get them back. But I didn't have the proper knowledge at the time, and I was moving so fast, and I was dependent on other people in my corner to tell me what was right or wrong. So I felt I was doing right. And moving forward, looking at it now and seeing everybody making loads of money off their masters, I had a chance to make a lot of money off my masters. I got a real catalog. So
yes.
So right now, but God is good. I do believe that good business, couple calls, start to work on getting it back and things like that. MRK and Koch seem to be fair. They've been fair so far. They've been fair with Peso. So, that's something to look forward in the future. I know wholeheartedly I made that mistake in myself. I take full accountability. I should not have depended on anybody else to teach me about my own business. I should have sat there, figured out, and understood what I was doing. And it's not nothing big like that. It's not the end of the world. I'm still here. I'm still functioning.
Right.
But on the flip side, there are people like me that are not in this position that have put their life into this music game and do not own their masters.
That's
and
right.
Those are the people that I'm fighting for also and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm just in a better position, and that's only because God got his hand on me and things like that. You know what I mean?
I love that you're paying it forward. For you, Dice, what does that mean when you hear that, right? Because Jim can be a gatekeeper. We see it happen all the time. Gatekeepers holding this information and really setting you up to fail. And him sharing something that's so vulnerable, right? That could have changed his entire life. Generational, life-changing kind of decision. What does it mean for you that he's giving you this game?
I can't make that mistake. You know what I mean? So He went through it for me. I ain't have to make. I don't got to make that mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so,
Yeah.
and like you said, he ain't take a dime. That's what that tells you. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
that's straight. I mean, he's deeper than rap, like I told you.
Man.
It's deeper than that.
Tell me about the project.
Tomorrow, he promised.
Yes.
Definitely.
Out now.
Out now, go pick it up.
Tell
Word.
us what's your
Liddy.
what's your favorite song?
I like the whole album. It's like a story.
I know it's your baby.
It's like
Got
yeah,
that
it's like-
dog ish. I could dig it
Yeah,
up.
it's like walking in the trap house and coming out with some money. It's just different. It's like into that, and there's a lot of things going on. A lot of stove clicking, a lot of girls in the trap.
I like a lot. I like a few records.
yeah,
of it
Jim,
personally.
what are some of your favorites?
What's the Drunken Love? What's it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drunken Love.
that's yep.
Drunken Love.
That's one
Yep.
of my favorite records. And the Liddy record got that dog ish. I could dig it up.
Yeah.
I'm actually about to go to Miami and shoot that video, Drunken Love.
Oh, okay.
We got a video we shooting too next week for one of the records. What's the name? What's the
Still
name?
hustling.
Still, I'll be jumping on records. I don't even know half the name of the records to my own records, so they got to pardon me.
By the way, I saw you in the studio all night working. I saw Trey Songz stop
Yeah.
by. I'm actually surprised that you're here right now because you stay in the studio working day and night. We're going to talk about that because I want to know when all that music is going to be coming out. But, Dice, I do want to talk a little bit more about your project. The one song that was the hardest to write, maybe it was the most emotional, maybe the most vulnerable. Which one was it?
I don't think it was emotional, but personal, my favorite record. You know what I mean, because I just speak about my pops in that in the hook. And the first is like it's like a little trial of my life. I mean, growing up with no father, mother having 10 kids, and you gotta be out here surviving. You know what I mean, so I had to be a big brother to my older siblings and my younger siblings at the same time. Cause everybody ain't born with the same heart. You know what I mean, everybody don't got the same heart. You feel me? So it's like my I was a little different. I mean, so it just it was hard growing up, and I had to make it better.
Which song did you have the most fun making?
All my music was fun. Liddy,
But the
probably
one
Liddy.
that you had the most fun in the studio, right? And you're like, oh, I'll never forget that night. This was
Every night is a party. with this
every
guy
night
in the
party.
studio.
I mean,
Every night, but it's work. He could do 5-6 records in a night in a flash in a matter of 2-3 hours. But it's a party going on. It's Don Julio, it's Rose everywhere, every night.
Glasses on, we just having fun.
I mean,
So I don't remember when I made that song. When I made that song, 'cause I was faded the whole time. You know what I mean?
wait, so then what time do you wake up in the morning? I'm just curious. Like after a long night in the studio of having a good time, everybody's enjoying themselves. Like what does a start of your day look like?
I wake up like 9, right? Stores like I wake up
9?
like 9 o'clock in the morning. Still, I get up
And he
early.
go to the gym.
I go to the gym.
By the time I go to the gym, he leaving the gym. Like I already went to the gym.
9?
9?
Yeah. I
After all night?
I lost 120 pounds. I was 360. I'm 270 right now.
Wait, how did you do this? Tell us.
Working out every day.
Do you remember like what you did? Was it like a mindset that
I was
you
laying
shifted?
in the bed one night and
Yeah.
I couldn't move my arm. My arm got stuck. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? And then I had to call my mom. You know, when you go through something, you want to call mommy. I called my mom. She said, she like check your blood pressure. My blood pressure was high. So I'm like, nah, I gotta start going to the gym. Then I went to the doctor. He said I was 360. I was 360 pounds. So I'm like 40 more pounds. I'll be 400. I'm like, oh nah, I can't do that. I mean, I started going to the gym. I mean, every single day.
How long did it take for the transformation to happen?
I ain't even count on the transformation. It's probably like 6 months. I started losing.
Oh, that's commitment.
Yeah, like 6 months.
Wow.
But
Congratulations.
every single day, though, even on Saturdays, even on Sundays, like every single day.
All right, I got the message, guys. All right, I'm gonna go to the gym even when I'm tired. I got the memo. Okay, so let me ask you, can you keep up in a workout with this guy? Because it's different, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I worked out with him one time. I was like, I ain't go back with these niggas again.
What was it? Do you remember what it was?
Diesel, you got all these 4 diesel niggas doing this. Yo, patient do this. I'm like, oh, yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
I got a different routine, bro. I be on the phone sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you heard? I be on the FaceTime. Like, I be taking my time with just this right here.
Yeah.
That's why I just do. When he sleep, I'm in the gym doing
Get
my
it
little
over
pace.
with,
Yeah.
right? So you don't have to hear him talk about let's do like 1,000 more sit-ups and
Yeah.
1,000 more pull-ups.
These
Like we're
niggas-
not trying to do that right
He
now.
telling you
Yeah.
how to breathe. You only 1 minute, then get back. I'm like, yo, I mean, like, yo, fam. You feel me?
I
It's
love
different.
this. I'm so happy for you. This is great. You know, I was speaking of social media, that's how I know Jim works out all the time, but that's just been a thing. But speaking of social media, you were actually the last person that Fat Man Scoop posted about.
Yeah.
It was the song Let It Go that obviously Scoop's on. And he passed away sadly, unfortunately, the night the song came out.
I spoke to him probably like 20 minutes before he passed away. Cause he was trying. He didn't know how to do the collab. He like,
Oh,
what I
on the
press?
post
Yeah.
on the Instagram.
So I hear the music in the background. He asked me, what I press? I'm like, it gonna say review. And he clicked it. He said, you got it? Look on my page and see what's there. I said, it's there. And I hung up. You know what I mean?
Scoop he was so special and will forever be part of the Hot 97 family. For you, how was that, you know, how did that even happen? How did you both work together? What was that connection like? And what did it mean for him to be on a song with you?
I mean, I grew up on it. When you hear Fat Man Scoop,
That's right.
he gonna get the party jumping.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So it's like I did the record and I'm like, damn, Cabo, who I need Scoop on that. I need
So
him.
you wanted, this
Yeah.
was like your dream feature
I
to make
needed
this
Scoop.
happen.
And I know he had answered me, but I knew if Cabo like stamped it, he was gonna get on it. Like, you know what I mean? He answered me. Then I was like, you know what? I made a group chat on Instagram with me and him and Cabo. That's how it went.
And that's it.
Once Cabo wrote, he wrote. I'm like, yeah,
Wait,
this
what
is
did he
lit.
write? Jim, tell us. What was the conversation?
I said, I need you on the record.
That was
He
it.
said, yeah, but he was taking so long. You know what I mean?
You wanted to
I had to-
move this
I had to-
along.
That's a little.
Wait, get on the mic. Hold on, Jim.
I just told him that's my little brother. I mean, that's your little brother too. We gotta get this done.
Yeah.
He said, I'm coming to do the video, everything. Don't worry about nothing. Just just call my phone. We gonna set it up.
I flew him from, I think he was living in Ohio, right? I flew him to New York, and I spent all day trying to get his size. Like, size 50 was crazy. In the Bronx, you couldn't really find that. So I called one of my other big homies that's big, pause, and he was like, he showed me where they shop at. And that's when I got him the outfit and all that for the video. And
Jim,
all
for
that.
you, you know, what did
So
Fat...
not to cut you off, but the same day the song dropped,
I know, yeah.
the same day he passed. I mean,
Is, did you at least hear from him what he thought about the song being released?
Yeah.
Was he, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yo, tell Flex, make sure Flex play this. I got all the voice notes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All
wow.
that. I got the voice notes of him saying, make sure Flex play it. Do you like the record? Tell me something.
Yeah.
And all that. He got me. He sent me a bunch of stuff that I can still use to this day. You know what I mean? That I got. That's cool.
It's very fitting for the title of the project, you
Yeah.
know? I
So
mean,
that was one of the reasons. Is I lost my other homie, Royce. I mean, I'm like, damn, everybody passing away around the time of the drop of my album. Somebody promised.
Jim, for you, I want to ask you about Fat Man Scoop a little bit since we're in the conversation. What did he mean to you? And I mean, this must have been a very heartbreaking moment, right? Like, here you are in
I
the
wanted to
group
state
chat.
one more thing though. Scoop. He showed up though. Like
That's what I want.
And he was solid. I mean, because he kept his word. And a lot of people be playing in this music game. Like everybody play games too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and he kept it solid. Like he did everything he said he was gonna do. He did. Promoted everything. Like he did it. And his communication was on point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
for
like, I just
sure.
wanted to say that he really showed up for me.
Without a question.
Without a question.
Jim, for you, being that it is a Harlem connection,
Yeah.
what did Fat Man Scoop mean to you?
Well, Scoop was my neighbor. He grew up a block away from me. He was a little bit older than me, so he see me growing up. He'd always put me to the side
Yeah.
with me, shit like that. We always had jokes and stuff like that. And naturally, as we got in the game, and he would just always have something good to say. Besides that, he's always been a solid dude. He broke so many barriers in the game, from being one of the first DJs to
Yeah.
catch platinum success with Real Records, to the podcast game. Him and his wife broke that barrier a long time ago with the podcast game. Not to mention his music and his ear for music and what he's done for Harlem. definitely a pillar of Harlem that's gonna be missed.
For
New
sure.
York City, the temple that he created for Hot 97, like
That's right.
Scoop was always there. Everywhere I turned around, Scoop was there, and it felt good because I know we came from the same block, and that's always a good. So it was like something special every time we saw each other. Like, yeah,
I want to know,
You know what
how
I
is
mean?
that feeling when you're saying he was your neighbor, and now the success and the wins are happening, and that had to have been an amazing feeling.
yeah, like that. It's a certain look and a certain feeling every time we see
Yeah.
each other. Like,
Yeah.
you know what's up. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we both come from nothing.
You actually
man.
waited for Jim before because he wanted to leave, but Jim was on his way to this video shoot. He actually stayed there and waited to see Capo.
But it was crazy.
And
'cause
that's the
that-
last day. That's the last time we all saw each other. Like he died.
It felt
we
like
shot
he-
the video August 8th. He died August
the next
30th.
week. Next week or next 2 weeks. But it
Next
felt like
2
he was
weeks.
in a rush when I seen him though. Like, when I seen him, it was the love, but it just felt like he was in a rush. It just felt like it was something like he had some other that he had to complete. Like
Yeah.
he knew, it was, like I don't know, man. But shouts to Scoop, man. R.I.P., man. I'll see you soon enough, my brother.
For
You
sure.
heard?
All right, now Jim, back to you. We saw you in the studio.
Yes.
Lots of work getting done. When are we going to get this new music?
Oh,
I saw Jewels with you in the studio.
Yeah.
When's that coming out?
Okay.
Trey Songs, when's that
Okay.
coming out? And where's all the other music that you've been working on?
Joe Trey came over there last week, disturbed my peace. I'm pulling out the studio at 4:30 in the morning. He's pulling up like, nah, big bro, we got to get it in. Like, I'm like, bro, the night is over. That led to me going home at 8:30 in the morning. That was 2 nights in a row, 2 nights last week, same sequence. But we made an incredible EP. I believe we got 5 or 6 records done.
Oh, wow.
He told me send it to him so he get a mix down. We got a little plan to market and promote it. I look forward to it. The other music I've been working on, I always work on music. I got an EP that I'm gonna drop called Before the Summer Ends. I'm gonna drop that before the summer ends. It's like September 22nd. The summer's over, so I got a couple of weeks left. Working on the album. Got the soundtrack to the movie. Got the movie. Peso about to get ready to drop another album. Well, we got music.
Another one?
Shouts to King Streets. He about to drop an album, so we loaded. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm overloaded with music. So this year is going to be an incredible year for me as far as the way that I plan on dropping this music. I just brought an incredible facility in the Bronx.
I saw
it's called the
this.
IFC. It's an intellectual factory of content, fully blown out. Anything you could think about. I'm building a multi-purpose content and creation facility for media and broadcast. We have sound stages, we have recording studios, we have dance studios, we have photo studios,
Let's go,
we have
Jim. Come on.
classrooms.
We got
we
somewhere to
have-
call home.
we definitely have somewhere to come home. So that footage you see with Trey Songz, that was
Yeah.
actually there. So we're working while we're building. Every day is some construction going on, but
What made you want to do this?
I always wanted to do something like this. I created the IFC. It was called the Influencer Club a few years ago. And I was hosting events in the Bronx and just showing the power to the influencers and how powerful they are. I know artists usually get catered to, so I started curating these events that was only for influencers. No artists were allowed. If you DC artists, they were my personal friends. Besides that, the agenda was to just try these kids to figure out how powerful they was through whether it was the skits they were creating, whether it was the branding they were doing for companies. And sometimes we have upwards of 300 million followers combined with the 200, 300 kids we have in there. So it was like the power that could shift any algorithm for any brand or any record company, for any record. So I started with that. I was doing these events. You know how things happen. I started getting caught up. Then I went to go see a friend of mine who was building a sports bar and how God works. And it left to the sports bar to me, making an incredible investment in the whole building. And right now we're building up. Give me about 6 months and I'm going to show New York City something that they've never have seen. And on the flip side, I'm making my own bit of a trade school, open it up to the kids to learn everything that we doing here, that we making money off of. So whether it's cinematography, photography, directing videos, engineering, rapping, construction, whatever it is that's going on in that building that I use to make $1 or build in that space, then we're gonna offer that to the kids and things like that. So I got a nice little plan, and I got a block of storefronts also. So it'll be a tourist attraction. Right now we're working on the sports bar, almost finished. Pizza shop, cigar lounge, gym, juice bar, beauty suites.
I love this. I know everyone's probably excited about all the businesses that, like the money talk, right? But what I love is how you consistently always give back, right? I see it. The work that you do, you go to schools, you show up, you're giving school supplies, you're making sure you are paying it forward all the time.
Yeah.
And this shows. Do you feel like that is your purpose now at this point, Jim? Or do you feel like you just have the resources now to fuel that purpose?
It's always been a bit of me. I always has been a giver and a protector since I've been young. I always give what I have, and sometimes I give what I didn't have and things like that. You know what I mean? So at this point, giving back to my community or giving back to these young kids, I feel like it's a duty, only because I once was them and I know how hard it is and
That's
things like that. And at this point, I do want a strong piece of my legacy to be that I gave more than I took, because I got a chance to take a lot and I'm still taking. So me giving back is a constant thing, because I'm going to keep taking. I'm going to take mine. I'm getting mine.
Yeah. I love that you give more, though.
Oh.
And I see it. And I know that's not like what people always care about, because we, listen, it's about self. What can I do? It's part of
100%.
this race that we're in, right?
But
That's
we all got a
society.
mission.
But I love it. And I hope people see it. I know it inspires me all the time, right? Because things you can get fatigued. You constantly feel like, does anyone care that, XYZ? But that's not the reason why you do it.
Nope.
You just do it just to do it.
Yes.
And I see it, and I love what you're doing. I also love, the podcast.
Oh.
About time, Jim.
Oh.
Artist to artist.
Artist to
Artist
artist.
to artist, the conversation.
Listen, we have some things to just touch on really quick. What was going on with Favi? All right, Favi. Listen, and we love Fabio
Yes, we
Foreign.
do.
In case
Yes, we do.
someone's just tuning in
Yes, we
right
do.
now. When he said he didn't, know Nas bars, and
I'm saying.
I mean, but this
he has a song with
he does.
Nas
He does.
on
But that
Nas's
goes.
album,
But
King's
let's
Disease.
keep it funky. That goes to show the disconnect, and not necessarily disconnect.
Sure.
There's two different generations that go on.
Totally
You know
get
what I
it.
mean?
Totally.
There's people
we-
that
there's-
know
not-
more about LeBron than they care to know about Michael Jordan, even though they know Michael Jordan is a legend.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? So isn't that vein, I believe that he was talking, but naturally when
I
you're
get it,
dealing
yeah.
with clickbait and clips, people are gonna
Of
take
course.
the most powerful thing. But no disrespect to Nas. What I do is what I do. I always add fuel to the fire because we are entertainment.
Yeah,
Of
but I
course.
feel like he was just saying it's the era of rap.
Yeah,
how we
100%.
grew up.
Right.
Because we grew up in that time where Dipset was Dipset.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? So everybody wanted to get fly. The girls. That's what attracted that. You know what I mean? And Nas was like, if you want to hear some, like.
It's just two generations, man. Y'all a little bit
I
younger.
don't want to say Martin Luther King rap, but it was like it was,
it's just different
it was
generations.
different, you know what
Because
I mean?
like I was saying, like I was telling us, I know now all of Nas records, and that was the that was fueling us coming up.
Right.
I cannot lie. You know what I mean? But moving forward, that was years apart. So naturally, the generation gaps turns you into something else different. Like I don't know, R&B from the 70s or 80s and things like that. I couldn't tell you who those people are, but I can tell you who Beyonce is. You heard, not to take nothing away from Diana Ross, but I'm like,
Right.
Beyonce is the queen and she's the illest right now. But
So you
Diana
give
Ross
grace.
is a legend. Of course I do. But in this world, you're never gonna put me up against anybody because I'm a soldier. I'm always gonna put myself first. You know what I
Right.
mean? Always. But in the camaraderie and in the competition of the game, yeah, we're not playing no games. But shouts to everybody. But the podcast is called Artist to Artist.
It's doing well.
Shouts to Fabio. And it was a spur of the moment, but that's the beauty of having the building. Fabio just came to see me, said, yo, let's do some
I like
records. I
that.
want to see the building. He came in there. I was asking him, I said, you ain't doing no interviews yet since you been home? Like, no, big bro, I was just moving around. I said, man,
Very
set
funny attitude.
cameras up. What we got this building for? Set it up right now.
Yeah.
Just no planning. This was not.
No planning. You see the
know,
kids running around.
I had called people, yo, bring your lights,
Yeah.
hurry up and get here. First guest was Fabio. Had an incredible time. I got to really talk to him because I feel like Fabio is one of my little bros that needs some guidance because he's so big of a superstar. And I don't think that he's had the right support system around him throughout his career, and that could get tricky. So I always try to give him jewels that he might could keep with him so he can see forward and kind of weed out the things that he don't need. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
that's why I had that real in-depth conversation. And the podcast is not a podcast. I consider it just a conversation. So I'm not having interviews with people I don't know. I'm really talking to people that I've been in this game that we both have, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but the next guest this Sunday, oh my God, it's like a comedy show. I got Fab, Mano, and Davies all at the same time. Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Oh my God, my God.
Who is
my
the most
God.
ridiculous?
Oh, Fab. People are going to see Fab like they don't get to see him when they see this.
He feels very serious.
This is what I'm saying. He's too cool for school, but
Always felt like that, but I don't know.
these is the guys. So these are, you know, we really a group of guys that hang out. So we know Fab is a comedian. Like he's relentless. So we get to see Fab in a different like
Fab
Mano.
is funny. Yeah, I post a picture.
Really?
He's like, yo,
He
if
feels very
If I
serious.
post a picture
like
of Fab and him,
intense.
and like,
Alright.
those the wrong socks. Like he,
What?
like, he you know what I mean?
Watch this interview,
Word.
and it's good because they get to see the normalcy of the camaraderie that we
Yeah.
have. Because people don't get to see people snapping on me and joking on me. You don't get to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I ain't really, I'm not really standing for none of that. But
Right.
the guy, it's a lot going on. Like it's just crazy to see people picking on me.
Is it one person or a couple people for the next?
The next one after
after
Yeah,
Fab and them?
yeah.
oh my God.
Nice. You just gave away so much by saying that. Jim.
'Cause, I mean,
We got
that's gonna break the internet.
We got
That's
a
why.
great show.
That's gonna break the
We got
internet.
a great show. I mean, it's not what I do, but
That's
It's
gonna break
not
the
what
internet.
you do.
no, but I be talking shit all day with my. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get people here and start talking
That
shit
was
and
Yes.
go through the game and talk because it's different when we still outside in the midst of it. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
It's a story that needs to be told from an artist's perspective that the people don't get to see because 9 times out of 10 they always got their Superman uniform on when you see them outside. So this is a nice conversation where you can see
Yes.
a little bit of vulnerability. Is that what they say?
Yes.
Things like that, like a little normalcy.
I
like
love
you know what I mean?
that.
Because we could talk about common things. He can't. Us as artists and who we are can't really talk to too many people about having things in common. 'cause,
It's not
pardon me,
it's
they
not
wouldn't
shared
understand.
experiences.
Yes.
So I am excited for this. Obviously we also saw your conversation with Sierra with the
Oh.
pressure of marriage.
I gotta get Sierra on the show now. Just because she did that, I need you on artist to artist, Sierra.
Right.
You heard? I don't know who I need to speak to. Your people speak to my people. Like you heard, like. I don't want no smoke. I don't want nobody trying to tackle me. I just want to have an artist to artist. You heard? That's it.
Wait, now
Chill, Russell.
I was
Don't.
there too.
yeah.
I was
So
there.
with the pressure of marriage to Chrissy
Mm-hmm.
that Sierra applied, what did Chrissy say? I'm curious for the follow-up. What did she say? Was she like, I really like Sierra. I'm gonna go listen to her.
Nah,
catalog."
she likes Sierra. But she ain't
Of
really
course.
see. She just got a bunch of calls. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, she's over it. She's over all. She's over. Like, bro, what you got going on now? Or like people calling my phone about this.
What did you do, Jam?
Yeah, like every day she's like, I'm tired of it.
It's fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
But I love her to death. She knows that.
Do you know that when I saw Chrissy at Summer Jam, she is always glowing. Like, it's what I thought. And her aura, she was so sweet. I didn't have a chance to tell you. And I was like, me and Katrina were standing there. We're like, there's Chrissy. Oh my gosh, there's Chrissy. She was smooth, cool, just
Yeah,
hanging
till you
out.
don't
just-
empty the garbage.
Well, are you doing the chores you're supposed to do to help her out?
Man, chores are crazy at this point in time. And it's crazy how strong she be about it, bro. I be like, yo, bro, this is wild, bro.
Why? Why is it so hard for guys
This
to
is
comprehend the
wild, bro.
importance of
Like-
accomplishing the chores the way we need them to be done?
Coming
And
to
then
it.
I can't even get my son to do the chores no more. So he's grown. I'm about to pay for a chore doer. Anybody want a job as a chore doer? You heard?
Come on
I
over
gotta
to Jim's
empty the
place.
garbage 3 times a week. We make this real smooth. You heard?
Oh, I love this. What is the key to having a happy home for you, Jim? Doing the chores?
Yes, being clean. For a man, cleaning up after your house, after yourself,
That's right.
doing the chores, separating some time. But it's
Yeah.
hard a lot of times when you in the midst of a goal or a mission. And it's tunnel vision, and you know it's something that you got to achieve. You know what I mean? So, but I do respect her for understanding that for so many years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even like right now, with this building, I done put a whole nother responsibility. It's
I
a whole
know.
nother mission, and she see I'm totally dialed in as I'm damn near working on this shit 24 hours a day because I know what's going to come
Oh,
from
you
it.
must be so annoying right now. I just can see, I can feel it. I can feel this. Who do you want to have a conversation with on your podcast, Artist to Artist? I'm so curious who, like, if you had your list of men, I would love a conversation
I got
with
a
them.
list for him.
Okay, who do you want? Who do you want to hear Jim talk to? And then we'll hear from Jim.
Keisha Cole.
Now
I
that's
love
that's one
Keisha
thing I do
Cole.
want to do. I want to get some great female artists
I love
on
Keisha Cole.
there.
Love Keisha
I
Cole.
want to have an interview with Fox Brown.
Oh, Fox Boogie
The
Brown.
ill
Don't
Nana.
Cause she don't
Come
got no interview.
You heard?
wait. Can I tell you? I'm such a fan.
What?
I'm
They
such a
don't
fan.
play with Il Nana. You
Ever,
heard Fox
ever.
Boogie? Don't play with her. Stop playing with that Brooklyn girl. She put on for this game, bro. She broke a lot of barriers for
1,000%.
females
I ain't
also.
never see a Foxy
You know what
Brown
I mean?
interview and
But
In a long time.
She's one of
Long
them.
time, for real.
She's one of the queens of this thing,
That's
and,
gonna break the
and
internet, too.
she don't get her just due and things like that. From fashion to the rap attitude, like she's
Energy.
She one of the originals. You
For
heard?
sure. I
Word
love
up.
that. That is who
that
you
is
want to have a
fire.
Yeah, like
conversation
for people
with.
like that, like I want to really talk to people that really change the scape of the game. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like when they came in and how heavy the impact was, and not to mention like all the new artists. Like I just hit Peasy also today. Like you know what I mean? Like I know he's very influential in Detroit, and I know Detroit has came on in this past 3 years like a rocket out of hell and things like that. So you know what I mean? I want to sit down with some of these new artists that have been platinum success in the new age. So I'm gonna mix it up because I know a lot of people and I've been around a lot of things, and you know what I mean. I just want to make sure that I even the playing field. And you know, I'm never here to exploit nobody. That's never been me. You know what I
Sure.
mean? We all have our negatives. We all have our positives.
We've all been through it, yeah.
But there's also a way as a journalist to paint a negative and have a positive outlight on whatever
Mm-hmm.
that person may have went through, and that's what I'm here for. Because I see most journalists, not like you, you're one of the responsible journalists
Thank
that came along, but most of them just looking for what's out there. If it's controversy, if it's clickbait, whatever they could
right.
put you up on for, so they can get. You know what I mean? And I never been a fan of that because I've always been on the wrong side of that. It's
Yeah.
always been me that been clickbaited. It's always
Yeah.
been me that been talked about. It's always been me. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna paint it, and none of y'all can do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Your perspective, no one could do it. I can't do it.
A
No one else
journal-
can do it.
Yeah, you have to.
But you know what though, Jim? I think that's why I think sometimes podcast or conversations in general between like celebrities do not work because it's almost too safe. It's almost too like, hey, I love you. I love you too. You're great. You're great.
Yeah, no,
But
that's
I
not what I'm
feel-
here for.
But I feel like the credibility you have is that you can ask hard questions in a loving way.
In the right way, because I'm using it as an example for these kids and for people
Sure.
that might be going
That's
through
right.
the same thing. So it's not like to bash you, but
Yeah.
we
It's
have
honest talk.
we have things that we've been through that can save people's lives.
Yes.
And these people don't know that we're going through these things the same way that they're going through these things, because we normal people, and that's what this is about.
Right. And that's why I was going to say, like, how do you have a conversation with a friend, right? A friend that is an artist, whatever, but you know that there are some questions that people want to know.
100%. And as a journalist, it's your place to ask those questions, but in a responsible light, so it wouldn't make him feel funny or her feel
Sure.
funny, or not dive into him at all. Because
Right.
if there's an artist, then there's so many other things that we can talk about that are intriguing that
Right.
the people would dive into. And by the time they figure out, oh, they ain't even asked the question, it wouldn't matter because you already gave them a great interview.
Right, right. Or, you know, I always tell people it's okay to have also an expert on the show. Like, let's say, I know it's only artist to artist, but let's say you have a politician one day, right? Now your conversation, you're doing a lot here in New York. You know, that's how it works, right? Now there's different people who want to come on to your podcast, right? It's okay to have like someone who's an expert in politics with you to like help be there. And I think a lot of times in these conversations, we're not seeing experts in different genres like join the conversation.
No, but this is all the things. So shouts to Billy Council from Harlem. Shouts to Santana from the Central Park 5 and all the political efforts they've been doing. So it's like people like that.
Absolutely.
that I would want to have talks with.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because they come from the same walks that I come from, and to see them out there, feet on the ground, trying to change the Skype of Harlem, and bring it back to a equal thing, because there's so much gentrification going on, and we're losing a bit of our history. And these people are fighting for making a better Harlem, not just with gentrification, but for our people and things like that. And these are personal people that I went to school with Billy. Santana grew up across the street from me, where Scoop and Schaumburg Projects. Like it's you know what I mean. So it's like I got a lot of powerful friends that we all came from the same walk of life, that we want to paint these pictures. And none of these people are angels either. We all have our things that we, you know what I mean. But
I love that you get that.
Yes.
And I think that shows responsibility in the conversation. I'm excited for you to do this, to be honest. I think it's really important. And I love that it's happening at your facility. I love all of this. And I think it's about time that we've seen this for you, Jim.
Thank you.
I feel like every time I see you, there's like something new that you're working on that you don't share with me. And then I find out a couple days later. So, you know, I don't know what's about to pop up in a couple days.
I always need a reason to come back. If I tell you everything, then I don't got no reason to come back.
Fair. I like that. Okay, so before we wrap up everything, I want to play a fun game between you two, because I love this camaraderie going on. Who's more likely to, and then you fill in the blank, all right? So who's more likely to show up late to the studio?
Capo.
But I leave last.
Of course, because you came late.
Yeah, because you came late. All right. Who is constantly rewriting their verse? Who's constantly like very analytical of their work?
I'm analytical of Peso's work.
Oh.
So I make him go back and do different hooks all the time.
But he do.
Do you take offense to that ever?
Nah, because I know I'll be drunk. You know what I mean? I know I'll be drunk.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
But it worked though, because he go back in and it should come out of smash. So it was like, we got a nice routine going. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, I think he be testing me when he going, like, I'm hitting him with some bullshit, see what he says.
Okay, who spends longer time in the gym?
Oh, yeah, Capo.
Okay, all right. Who's better dressed?
Of
I'm
course.
gonna say me.
Crazy?
Yeah, I'm gonna say me, man. Come on, 2025, yo.
Okay, who talks the most trash during a session? You guys are at the studio, and who's just
I'm
clowning?
gonna say me. Yeah.
Talking himself, and he's snapping on everybody all
Is he
day.
good?
He just want to joke and snap on people.
Yeah.
Okay, and who takes the longest to reply to text messages?
I mean,
If it's between me and him?
Yes.
Nah, we reply right back.
yeah, you're right. How it's like,
Well,
yeah.
how do you treat other people, Jim?
I mean, I reply.
Oh, I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm not used to Jim playing the background role like we talked about early on, but I love this. And, to see Jim be able to pay it forward in different ways, whether it's music, helping artists, whether it's creating a facility to help creators from all different walks of life, and to give that game that you never had when you first came in. I love this. And I believe all the goodness that's coming your ways, because you've given so much goodness to so many people throughout your journey, especially when you didn't even have much to give. You always gave. And Jim, I always
feel like,
appreciate
not
you.
to cut you off, I just feel like that building gonna save kids' life, because it's somewhere to call home and stay out the streets. I mean,
Yeah.
'cause, if you're in the streets 24/7, things can get rough, things can happen. So it's like a safety net too.
Yep.
I mean, I'm learning how to just go to work and go home now. I mean,
That's it.
if I ain't getting paid for it, I'm trying not to be around it.
Go home.
You feel me?
This might be a heavy question for you, Dice, but what do you want people to know about Jim? Other than his work, other than his business, other than the money and the fashion, what would you like people to know about him and his character?
That he real. Like, he a real person. Like, I mean, he understand the ups and downs. Like, he just a real friend. So like, it's deep. It's not what some people be like. Oh, I can't talk to Jim, or they just feel like it's just aggressive all the time. It's just, it's just like, if you solid, they can connect with you. You just don't connect with everybody. 'Cause everybody you don't got that same heart.
Not everybody's solid.
Yeah. So it's just that's the big bro right there.
I love that.
You feel
I
me?
hope you You know, you are so loved, Jim. I always tell you that.
Thank you.
And it just
Now,
shows.
look, you know, people call people big brothers,
Yeah.
but they don't really be big brothers. They be, I mean, they just older than you.
Right.
You get it? Like
Yep.
you're big bro, but he just older than you.
That's right.
Like he just get that foundation and that meaning of big brother.
I love that you
'Cause I
said
ain't
that.
have. I mean, I like I said, I had to be the older one in my family.
That's
Like,
right.
I mean, I had to look out for everybody.
How does it feel
so
to
the feel-
have somebody look out for you?
That's what I'm saying. And I don't be having that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody want.
Yeah.
Everybody want. Everybody come with a want. You feel me? So you like that's what everybody come with a want.
Of course.
So I mean, you know, one over here. That's really big. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
it's a difference.
I love that. I love that. Jim, who would have thought, huh?
Who would've thought?
Who would have thought? All
Would've
these
thought?
years. Well, you've done great, and I'm happy to see this, and I
That's
love
why when
this
people
energy.
play with Cabo and I come in the club, they run like roaches. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go. That's it. Stop. Stop. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're getting
Thank
out of
you
here.
guys. Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Ness. It's always
Of
a pleasure.
course.